Who was this ruler? Why did nations speak his name in awe? And why did entire civilizations record his journeys in their ancient scripts? Imagine a king whose power stretched from sunrise to sunset, a ruler not driven by conquest, but chosen by God to bring justice to lands drowned in chaos. A man whose footsteps reshaped the world, whose judgments saved nations, and whose mission carried the weight of divine responsibility. He was unlike any king of his era. He built no golden palace, claimed no throne for personal glory, and wrote no laws for his own legacy. Yet his authority surpassed emperors, his wisdom humbled philosophers, and his presence brought trembling to the oppressors of the earth. His name was Dhul Qarnayn, the man whom Allah mentions in the Quran, with honor, dignity, and mystery, a ruler guided not by ambition, but by revelation. His story does not begin with an army, nor with a crown forged by human hands. It begins with a man chosen by God, endowed with means unknown, strength beyond strength, knowledge not learned from mortals, and a heart anchored in justice. The Quran does not list his lineage, nor the kingdom he inherited, because his story was never about where he came from, but about where Allah sent him. And so begins a journey that would stretch across continents, across languages, across peoples, overwhelmed by oppression. He traveled until he reached the farthest point of the earth, a place where the sun seemed to set into a dark, murky sea. Not because he sought adventure, but because Allah guided him step by step toward a people waiting in fear and confusion. There he encountered a nation on the brink of moral ruin, a people unsure how to live, unsure how to judge, unsure how to uphold the balance. And Allah spoke to him, "You may punish them or treat them with goodness." A lesser king would seek domination. But Dhul Qarnayn, the righteous ruler, the man whose heart beat with justice, replied with unwavering clarity, "Whoever wrongs, we will punish. But whoever believes and does good, for him there is kindness and ease." His judgment restored harmony. His presence restored order. His leadership restored dignity. And long before he left them, those people whispered his name with reverence. But Dhul Qarnayn's mission was far from over. He turned eastward, traveling beyond deserts, beyond mountains, beyond the reach of any civilization he had known. He reached a people who had no shelter from the rising sun, living in lands so exposed that nature itself was their constant trial. Yet he did not mock their living, nor deem them uncivilized. The Quran says, "Thus it was, and we encompassed in knowledge what was with him." It means he acted with divine insight, guided by knowledge no map could offer, no army could secure, no advisor could provide. He judged them not by status, not by power, but by equity, balancing justice with mercy. And once again, he left behind a people transformed. His final journey led him north, to a terrain harsh and rugged, where mountains stood like walls and icy winds carved valleys through stone. There he discovered a people who spoke a language alien to every tongue he knew. Yet their fear was universal. Their trembling was unmistakable. They lived under the terror of a destructive force, Gog and Magog, Yajuj and Majuj, a corrupt nation spreading chaos upon the earth. These people were neither powerful nor wealthy, but their plea carried the desperation of generations. O Dhul Qarnayn, Yajuj and Majuj spread corruption in the land. Can we pay you so you may build a barrier between us and them? They expected a transaction, but Dhul Qarnayn did not come for reward, nor for fame, nor for golden tribute. His answer was firm, humble, and echoing divine purpose. What my Lord has given me is better than what you offer. He needed no payment, for his wealth was faith, his motivation was justice, his mission was obedience, yet he did not leave them helpless. Instead, he enlisted their strength, their unity, their hands and hearts. Help me with your labor, and with iron and molten copper. With determination and divine guidance, he built a barrier so mighty that no nation on earth could breach it. A structure steep, towering, fortified, not only of metal, but of faith, of wisdom, of divine decree. When the final layer cooled, when the barrier stood tall as a mountain, he declared with humility, This is a mercy from my Lord.
But when the promise of my Lord comes, he will level it to the ground.
Not even his own greatness could rival the decree of Allah. Not even his own craftsmanship was immune to the end of time.
Dhul Qarnayn showed us that true power is not in ruling the world, but in healing it. If this truth touched your heart, walk with us. Subscribe and let the stories ahead awaken the light God placed within you.